We need to make sure that we're paying attention to what it's saying. It says, which graph shows a line of x-intercept? That means where it's crossing the x-axis at -5. We got an x-axis there. That's +5. No x-axis of -5 or +5 there. So our answer choice is A. Student rode a bike from school to the recreation center. The graph shows the distance in miles from the recreation center after riding the bike for X minutes. What is the range of the function for this situation? Now, this is a continuous because we're talking about time and we're talking about distance. Okay, and that means that we're talking about all of the y values. So then that's going to be every value that is greater than or equal to 0 or less than or equal to 9. The reason it's not J, so our answer choice is going to take out F, because that would be talking about our domain. And it's going to take out H, because that's also going to take out our domain. So our answer choices are going to be G or J. G says all real numbers greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 9. J says all real numbers less than or equal to 9. Well, real numbers include negative numbers. In terms of talking about our relationship here, we're stopping and we're not including any of the negative numbers. Our range is specifically from 0 to 9. So our answer choice is G. It says the graph of the function 6x squared minus 11x plus 3 is shown on the graph below. And we want to know what our zeros of the function are. We know it's not going to be 3 because that means that we only have 1 0. We have 2 zeros. And it's not going to be 2 and 9 because 2 and 9 are like here and like way over here. So it's definitely not going to be B. And it's not going to be C because that only gives us one solution. So without having to do any work, our answer choice is D. Which equation in standard form is the graph passes through the point -4, 12 and has a slope of 9/2? We're going to do our point slope form. 1 minus 2 is equal to 9/2 times x plus 4. We need to distribute. So that's going to become y minus 2 is equal to 9/2 x. And then we have 9/2 times 4 will give us 18 plus 18, add 2. So that's going to be y is equal to 9/2 x. 18 plus 2 will give us 20. Now, all of our answer choices are in standard form. That is ax plus by is equal to c. So that means that I have to get rid of the fraction. So that means I'm going to multiply this by 2. I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So then that's going to become 2y is equal to 9x plus 40. I'm going to move my 9x over. So then that's going to become negative 9x plus 2y is equal to 40. Now if I notice all of my x values are positive, so I'm going to multiply this by a -1. So then this is going to become positive 9x minus 2y is equal to negative 40, which is our answer choice H. Which of the graph shows the equation? I can discount A and I can discount D because both of those are less than or greater than symbols, not equal to, and it needs to be equal to because we have this line right here. Okay, so our answer choices are going to either be B or C. So I'm going to look at that point 0, 0. Is 0 greater than or equal to -2? Yes, this is true. So that means that that coordinate point needs to be shaded. So that is our answer choice. B has the coordinate point 0, 0 shaded. Number 48. A bag contains 18 coins. Whoops. Consisting of quarters and dimes. So that's 18 is equal to quarters and dimes. The total values of the coins is $2.85. Which system of equations can be used to determine the number of quarters, Q, and dimes in the bag? So that means that's going to be $2.85 is equal to, well, quarters are what? 25 cents. So that's going to be 0.25 Q plus 0.10 dimes. Which is our answer choice? That's not going to work. This has our values in the wrong order, so G won't work. H matches our equation. This again has them switched. Number 49, which expression is a factor of the equation given? If I have x squared minus 5x minus 6, one of those factors, let's think about this. So that means I'm going to have an x and x, and I'm going to have a positive and a negative. My negative value needs to be higher, so that's going to be positive, negative 6, and 1. So then that matches our equation A. I'll do the last 4 in the next video. See you then.